Over 60. 7 common egg mistakes. If you're over 60 and you eat eggs regularly, there's something you need to know. The egg sitting on your breakfast plate may be a nutritious choice, but the way you buy, prepare, store, or eat it can make a major difference. And here's what makes this important. Some of the mistakes we're about to discuss don't look dangerous at all. There may be no strange smell, no obvious warning, and nothing that tells you you've made a poor choice. Today, I'm going to walk you through 7 common egg mistakes older adults should know about, starting with the ones that seem harmless and working toward the mistake that deserves the most attention. I'm Dr. Adrian Cole, and in this video, I want to explain these mistakes in simple language so you can understand what actually matters. When eggs are part of your regular diet. And stay with me, because mistake number 1 involves a type of egg preparation that many people have been doing for years without thinking twice about it. Let's begin. Mistake number 7. Throwing away the yolk every time. For years, many people were told that the egg yolk was something they should avoid because of cholesterol. So they started eating the whites and automatically throwing away the yellow center. But the yolk contains many of the nutrients that make an egg nutritionally valuable, including choline, lutein, and zeaxanthin. And as we get older, nutrition becomes especially important because maintaining a balanced diet is part of supporting normal brain function, vision, muscle health, and overall well-being. That doesn't mean everyone should suddenly start eating unlimited egg yolks. If your doctor or dietitian has specifically advised you to limit dietary cholesterol, or you've been given an individualized diet because of a medical condition, follow that advice. The important point is this: don't automatically assume that the yolk is something you must throw away simply because you're over 60. Your individual health history matters much more than a one-size-fits-all rule. Now let's move to mistake number 6. Mistake number 6. Turning a simple egg into a heavy breakfast. An egg itself is only one part of the meal. What you cook it with can completely change the nutritional picture. Imagine starting with 2 eggs and then adding large amounts of butter, cheese, processed meat, or other high-saturated fat ingredients. Suddenly, what began as a simple protein-rich breakfast can become a much heavier meal. And this matters because heart health becomes increasingly important as we age. Instead of drowning your eggs in heavy additions, think about balance. You could pair eggs with vegetables, whole grains, or other foods that fit your personal dietary needs. The goal isn't to make breakfast boring. The goal is to make your everyday choices work with your health rather than against it. And we haven't even reached the mistakes involving food safety yet. Because the next mistake is something that can happen during a family breakfast, holiday gathering, or even an ordinary morning in your own kitchen. And unlike the first 2 mistakes, this one has nothing to do with nutrition. It has everything to do with how long cooked eggs are left sitting out. Mistake number 5. Leaving cooked eggs out too long. Think about a typical family gathering. Breakfast is ready. Everyone is talking. The grandchildren are running around. Someone makes a large plate of scrambled eggs, a frittata, or an egg-based dish, and then it sits on the table while everyone continues eating and talking. An hour passes, then another. And because the eggs still look perfectly normal, nobody thinks twice about them. That can be a food safety problem. Cooked egg dishes are perishable foods. They shouldn't simply be left sitting at room temperature for long periods and then assumed to be safe because they still smell fine. And this becomes especially important for older adults. As we age, our bodies can become less resilient to certain infections. A foodborne illness that may be manageable for one person can potentially become much more serious for someone who is older or already dealing with other health conditions. So what should you do? If you're serving hot egg dishes, keep them hot. If you're serving cold egg dishes, keep them properly chilled. And when the meal is finished, don't leave leftovers sitting on the counter while you clean the kitchen, wash dishes, or continue visiting with family. Get them refrigerated promptly and store them appropriately. There's another simple habit that can make a difference. Don't rely on smell or appearance to tell you whether a cooked egg dish is safe. Food can look completely normal and still be unsafe. That's why food safety habits matter even when nothing seems wrong. And now we come to mistake number 4. This one happens so quickly that you may not even realize you've done it. Mistake number 4. Cross-contamination in your kitchen. Picture this. You crack several eggs into a bowl. Your hands have touched the shells. You wipe your fingers quickly on a kitchen towel. Then you reach for your bread. Maybe you touch the refrigerator handle. Maybe you grab a utensil. Maybe you start preparing fruit for the same meal. It takes only seconds. But that's exactly why cross-contamination can be so easy to overlook. Raw eggs can carry harmful bacteria. And the problem isn't limited to the eggs themselves. The bacteria can potentially spread to hands, utensils, countertops, cutting boards, and other foods if proper hygiene isn't followed. And one of the biggest mistakes is assuming that a quick rinse is enough. After handling raw eggs, wash your hands thoroughly with soap and water. Clean surfaces and utensils that have come into contact with raw egg, and pay attention to kitchen towels. If you've used a towel to wipe your hands after handling raw eggs, don't automatically assume that towel is clean enough to use everywhere else in the kitchen. The same goes for cutting boards. If you've used a board or utensil for raw eggs, clean it properly before using it for foods that won't be cooked afterward. This isn't about being afraid of eggs. It's about making a few small habits automatic, because the safest kitchen isn't necessarily the most complicated one. It's the kitchen where the right habits happen without you having to think about them. And there's one more thing I want you to remember. Being over 60 doesn't mean you have to stop eating eggs. It means food safety deserves the same attention you give to other parts of your health. Now we're getting closer to the most important mistakes on this list, because mistake number 3 involves something many people look at every time they open the refrigerator but may misunderstand completely, and mistake number 2 is connected to how thoroughly you cook your eggs. Stay with me, because the next 2 mistakes are where many lifelong egg habits can become worth reconsidering. Mistake number 3. Treating the date on the carton as the only safety test. Now let's talk about something almost every egg eater has seen. You open your refrigerator, reach for the carton, and notice the date. Maybe it's already passed. You look at the eggs. They seem completely normal. No strange smell, no obvious crack. And you think, I've eaten eggs past the date before. What's the big deal? That's exactly where you need to slow down. The date printed on an egg carton can provide useful information about freshness and storage, but you shouldn't use one date alone as your entire food safety strategy. Proper refrigeration and handling matter too, and there's an important distinction here. An egg being older doesn't automatically mean it has suddenly become dangerous at midnight on a particular date. At the same time, an egg that looks normal isn't automatically guaranteed to be safe. So instead of relying on one quick check, make your entire egg routine safer. Keep eggs refrigerated, store them properly, follow the storage and food safety guidance that applies where you live. And avoid keeping eggs around indefinitely simply because they've never smelled bad before. One habit from the competitor script that deserves a closer look is the float test. You may have heard that placing an egg in water can tell you whether it's fresh. An egg that sinks and lies flat is generally fresher than one that stands upright or floats. But here's the key point. Freshness and safety are not exactly the same thing. The float test can tell you something about the age of an egg, but it should not be treated as a magic test that proves an egg is safe to eat. That's why proper storage and safe preparation remain so important. And there's another simple habit that can help. When you buy a new carton, don't bury the older eggs behind it. Use the older eggs first and place the newer ones behind them. That simple rotation system reduces waste and makes it easier to keep track of what you have. Now let's move to mistake number 2. And this one is especially important because it involves something many people consider a sign of a perfectly cooked egg. Mistake number 2. Undercooking eggs because you prefer them runny. Maybe you love a soft yolk. Maybe you've eaten eggs this way your entire life. Maybe you grew up watching your parents serve them that way. And if that's you, I'm not here to criticize your lifelong food preferences. But when it comes to food safety, older adults should be particularly careful about consuming raw or undercooked eggs. Raw and undercooked eggs can carry harmful bacteria, including salmonella. And here's the part that many people overlook. You can't reliably judge food safety simply by looking at an egg. A yolk can look beautiful and still not have reached a temperature sufficient to destroy harmful bacteria. That's why proper cooking matters. If you're preparing eggs for yourself as someone who is more vulnerable to foodborne illness, follow reliable food safety guidance and cook eggs thoroughly. A food thermometer can also remove some of the guesswork. Instead of relying only on color, texture, or appearance, temperature gives you a much more objective way to judge whether food has been adequately cooked. And don't assume that a runny yolk is automatically safe just because you've eaten it for decades without getting sick. Past experience doesn't guarantee future safety. That doesn't mean you need to panic every time you see a soft yolk. It means you should understand the trade-off and make informed choices. Especially if you're older, have certain medical conditions, or have been advised by your healthcare professional to be extra cautious about foodborne infections. There's also a reason this matters beyond the egg itself. Foodborne illness can cause vomiting, diarrhea, dehydration, and other complications. For an older adult, dehydration can become a bigger concern than many people realize. So a simple breakfast decision can sometimes have consequences that go far beyond breakfast. The good news: you don't have to give up eggs. You simply need to prepare them safely. And now we've reached the final mistake. It's the one that can hide inside foods that don't even look like an egg dish. It can appear in traditional family recipes. It can show up during holidays. And you may have eaten it for years without ever thinking of it as a food safety issue. Mistake number 1. Eating raw eggs in recipes without realizing it. Now we've reached the most important mistake on our list. And this one can be surprisingly easy to miss because when most people hear the words raw eggs, they imagine cracking an egg directly into a bowl and eating it. But raw or lightly cooked eggs can hide inside recipes you may not think of as risky: homemade eggnog, some versions of Caesar dressing, certain desserts, some sauces, and even the little habit of tasting cake or cookie batter before it goes into the oven. For generations, Families have passed these recipes from one person to another. So when you've eaten something the same way for 30, 40, or 50 years, it doesn't feel like a safety decision. It simply feels like tradition. But raw or undercooked eggs can carry harmful bacteria, including salmonella, and you cannot reliably tell whether an egg contains harmful bacteria simply by looking at its shell. That's why older adults should take extra care with recipes that use raw or lightly cooked eggs. So what can you do? You don't necessarily have to abandon your favorite recipes. One option is to use pasteurized eggs or pasteurized egg products when a recipe calls for raw or lightly cooked eggs. Pasteurization is designed to reduce harmful bacteria while allowing the egg to remain usable in many recipes. That means family traditions don't automatically have to disappear. You may simply need to change the ingredient you use. And remember, if you have a medical condition or your healthcare professional has specifically advised you to avoid raw or undercooked eggs, follow that individualized advice. Now let me give you 3 simple habits that can make your egg routine safer. Tip number 1. Make safe cooking your default if you're unsure whether an egg dish has been cooked enough. Don't rely only on appearance. Use a food thermometer when appropriate and follow trusted food safety guidance for the type of egg dish you're preparing. This is especially useful when you're cooking for someone who may be more vulnerable to foodborne illness. The goal isn't to make cooking complicated. It's to replace guessing with a simple, repeatable habit. Tip number 2. Keep raw eggs separate from ready-to-eat foods. This one takes almost no extra time. When you're preparing raw eggs, keep them away from foods you're going to eat without cooking. Wash your hands after handling them. Clean the utensils and surfaces they touched. And don't use a contaminated cutting board or towel for your next food preparation step. The fewer opportunities bacteria have to move around your kitchen, the better. Tip number 3. Keep pasteurized eggs available if you regularly make recipes that call for raw or lightly cooked eggs. Consider keeping pasteurized eggs or pasteurized egg products in your refrigerator. That way, when you want to prepare a traditional recipe, you have a safer option available. And here's the bigger message I want you to remember: eggs are not the enemy. You don't need to be afraid of them simply because you're over 60. Eggs can be a useful part of a balanced diet, but the details matter. The 7 mistakes we've discussed today come down to 3 major areas: nutrition, food safety, and preparation. Don't automatically throw away the yolk just because you've heard old advice about cholesterol. Don't turn a simple egg breakfast into an extremely heavy meal with large amounts of high saturated fat additions. Don't leave cooked egg dishes sitting out for long periods. Don't spread raw egg residue around your kitchen. Don't rely on a carton date or a float test as your only measure of safety. Don't assume a runny yolk is automatically safe. And be especially careful with recipes that contain raw or lightly cooked eggs. Most importantly, remember this: your age doesn't mean you have to give up the foods you enjoy. It means your everyday habits deserve a little more attention. A few small changes in the kitchen can help you make smarter decisions without turning breakfast into something complicated. And if you found even one tip in this video useful, do something for me. Tell me in the comments which egg mistake surprised you the most: number 7, 5, 3, 2, or number 1. And if you're over 60, tell me what your favorite way to eat eggs is. Your answer could help me decide what topic to cover next. If this video helped you understand eggs a little better, give it a like and subscribe for more practical senior health information. I'm Dr. Adrian Cole. Take care of yourself, stay informed, and I'll see you in the next video.